This channel is supported by Truefire. Truefire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. Okay, I was scrolling Instagram the other day and in my Discover feed this popped up, this video from JackGardiner and Nathaniel Murphy, Chicago Music Exchange, two great players, and a couple of jazzy licks kind of stuck out to me, and I thought it might actually be kind of cool to just break these down. I normally do lessons on a Monday. I thought I'd do one extra one because why not? Let's dig into it. So the first one comes from JackGardiner, and we could think about this as resolving from an A altered chord to a D minor, I think was the context, but equally it would work over A altered to D7. Think of it as just like an altered lick. So the context for this really is, if you've not looked into this at all, this is not going to be a video where you could necessarily get all of the theory that you might need, but an A altered we can build by playing the melodic minor scale up one step from whatever our root is. So in this case A, there we go. Falling at the first hurdle, we call that part. So it's literally just running down up the altered scale until we resolve onto the 5 of the D. So we go C up to the C sharp. And this part falls on the 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's important with a lot of this kind of jazzy stuff to figure out where the lick starts and where it ends in terms of like how do you actually get it to fit in a bar of music. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, and then we pull off chromatically and then slide down to the A. So it's kind of a Holdsworthy thing. So pull off sideways all the way down. And then 8, 6, 6, slide down to 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. So how I'm going to visualize this is that I'm looking, if I'm going to repeat this in other places. So here, if I was trying to play it like over a B altered, I'm looking for the minor third moving up to the major. If I was going to be doing this in, I don't know, G altered, same again, I'm looking for that third, resolving to C minor or C major. Okay, so that's the first lick, and what I would do, as I say, is figure out harmonic context as well as rhythmic context. So you're going to be playing it over an altered chord or like a chord 5. So say you were playing the tune Crazy by Niles Barkley, you can play it over the G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. So that would work like that. Okay, the second lick, so I've been enjoying discovering this Heartwood stuff. It's Gear for Music's own brand, and they've sent this to me and asked me to do a video with it. But it's like a step above entry level, which I think actually this is a thing where you're not paying too much for a brand, and you're actually then sort of getting quite a lot of guitar for your money with these sort of, and this has been the case for a while really, where, you know, brands like Ibanez were produced by OEM manufacturers. What's in the box? So like an ES335 type, Bixby, well not an actual Bixby, but Bixby style hardware. 2 pickups. The tempered expectations in terms of, you know, let's not forget sort of £250 price range, but it's quite a lot of guitar, I think, for £250. Get inside there and see a little bit of the electronics. In terms of like a first semi-hollow, this might not be a bad bet at all. It's got a fairly thick neck, not thick, but like not slim, so nice and comfortable. Not going to give you RSI, hopefully. That's sick. I thought it was really cool. So we're kind of now thinking about B flat as our home. And in this case, we're actually going to be thinking about a 2-5-1 chord progression. Now again, theory-wise, if you've not looked into this before, there's going to be lots of other videos that you could check out on 2-5-1s, but it's a thing that happens all the time in jazz, and this is kind of how his lick goes. So we're starting off with a C minor 7 arpeggio, C minor 9, because starting on the 9 on the 10th fret, pull off down to the 8th fret, and we sort of bar with this finger and roll. So 8, sweep and roll, and then slide down to the 7th fret. So we're starting on the 9th, the C minor, and ending on the 9. And then chromatic down. 10, 9, 8, 7. We do that with like a triplet. Feel. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we jump up an octave like this. So this is now over the F. And we do 10th fret down to the 7th. Like this. It's like a D7 sharp 11 type arpeggio, like that. So 10, 7, 7, down to the A flat here on the 6th fret, and then 9th fret, resolve down to our major third B flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Oh, like that, like a D sharp 4. And what I would do with that again is move it into other keys. It's starting on the 2nd beat of the bar. So if we were playing in Donnelly, we're thinking again, we're actually starting from the 3rd degree of the scale, or the 9 of the chord 2. If I was playing in C major, move that into different keys. And play that over 2 5/1s as you see them. If I've got an F minor, resolving to an E flat. Like that, as Rick Beato would say. Then the last one, tickled this. This was a Nathaniel one, starting on E flat. I thought that had quite a cool sound, so I just finished that off the way I thought sounded quite cool. So we're going, playing like an augmented sort of E flat sound. So E flat up to the G, 11, 15, back down to 11, sharp 5, or flat 6. So 12, 11, into the root there on the 13th fret. And then 14 for that flat 6 again, up to the root. Quite a cool augmented sound. So just some really cool little sounds that I really appreciated. So that's that first one. The second one. And then third, find different ways to play these things. I hope that was okay to share with you. I'll put the tab for it up on Patreon, as well as the backing track that I was using those licks over, but in kind of different contexts, moving them to different keys basically. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks to JackGardiner and Nathaniel for sharing that, and Chicago Music Exchange. And thanks to Gear for Music for letting me check out the Heartwood Revival. Actually a pretty cool guitar.